Yo, what is up, guys? It is CRPHD, and today we're going to be taking a look at one of Amazon's most interesting products that they wouldn't let me purchase. Astro. Oh, my bad. So for most people watching a video like this, I'm going to assume that this isn't your first Astro video here on YouTube, but for the people that don't, let me speed you up real quick. Astro is a invite only, very important to remember that, $1,600 smart home robot designed by Amazon to assist with everyday tasks, home monitoring, and as well as to keep up with your loved ones. It's essentially an Amazon Alexa on wheels, though it does have its own separate app that allows for remote control features and monitoring, but it also works in conjunction with the more familiar Amazon Alexa app. And yes, it can do all the fun party tricks whenever you have company over. So how did we get here? Just swinging back to the whole invite only thing. I put in my request for Astro. I can't even recall how long ago, but to make a very long story short, Amazon never got back to me. And for a good while, the secondhand market just really wasn't an option for me since they were selling for way over the retail price. That was until around this past Christmas of 2024. Happy 2025, by the way, where I came across a listing on Facebook Marketplace to get Astro for just a little bit over 800 bucks, which is a pretty good deal to me. This was basically the Christmas gift that I just bought for myself. But now it's just been a little bit over a month since Astro has officially moved in, and I'm finally ready to share how this whole experience has been so far. From setup to daily use, even some of the weird quirks that I've discovered along the way, this is how life has been living with Astro. Setting up Astro is pretty easy. After signing into your Amazon account, watching a few quick tutorials, letting Astro map out your home, and a quick scan of your face and voice for future recognition purposes, he's pretty much good to go. Astro has this large 10.1 inch 1280 by 800 resolution display for a face, which also doubles as a helpful, informative display that he will use to show extra information relevant to your request. It's really cool. It's bright, easy to read, even from a distance, which is very helpful, and it's very reminiscent of the Echo Show, if you're familiar. And just like Amazon Alexa, Astro does have different voices that you can pick from if you ask him to, and that was one of the first things that I ended up doing. I changed it to a male's voice. It just sounded more fitting to me personally. Maybe it's just me. I also set up some viewpoints, which are specific areas that you can set up within your home that Astro can travel to. It can then allow you to see remotely on your device, not only where Astro is in real time, but also utilizing Astro's array of different cameras, whether you left the water running or like that time I left the stove on. Now, I gotta admit, it was pretty odd just having a fully autonomous robot just roaming around my home for the first week or so, but you eventually get used to it. Astro is by no stretch of the imagination silent. You can definitely hear his wheels rolling around, at least on my hard floors that I have here. But I guess it's good because he also does make a audible noise just whenever he is on the move, so you'll definitely hear him coming. The first few nights of him just roaming around my kitchen at 2 in the morning and knocking over my softbox multiple times in the process were definitely unpleasant at best.
Literally just got back home and I guess he did it again.
To be fair though, you can enable a setting that prevents Astro from leaving his dock past, I think, like a certain time, and I should probably turn that on. But otherwise, besides his just odd obsession with swinging his ass to knock over my softbox, he does a pretty good job of just being able to avoid and go around obstacles that are in his path, and it's pretty damn impressive. This is thanks to the wide array of sensors that Astro comes equipped with, such as ultrasonic sensors, depth sensors, advanced cameras, and all of these just really make Astro feel like more of a helpful companion rather than just another gadget. In all honesty, my only other gripe would just be how close Astro gets to my desk at times whenever I am working. He does have this feature called Hangout where he will literally go and hang out with any nearby household members, and I'm the only person living here, so I get all the love. Despite the quirks though, Astro has seriously brought some real value within my day-to-day life, and one of my favorite features is just going to be his security and remote capability. I have a lot of expensive equipment in my home, and for the longest time I was thinking about getting like a Ring doorbell or just some type of camera, but honestly Astro has filled that void perfectly. Since Astro isn't just fixed to one location, it was an incredible value proposition in my opinion, since I don't have to find multiple solutions to cover different areas since he's literally on wheels and he's future proof now, at least for any other places that I live. He can also alert you if he sees an unrecognized face, hears a smoke detector or glass breaking, and has a decently loud alarm. You can even talk to people remotely via his built-in microphone, speaker, and screen. That way, if maintenance or something comes over when you're not home. like in my apartments. He also has this really tall telescoping camera that I showed you guys earlier that comes out of the center of his head that's really useful whenever trying to get higher up views on like a table or a countertop. Astro does technically have some more advanced features, but they're hidden behind a Ring Pro subscription that costs, what is that, $20 a month, which is honestly a damn shame, especially if you're paying this much for something. It should come included with all the features, but yeah. Once again, just like all your other Amazon Alexa devices, Astro can interact with compatible smart home appliances. Astro is able to control my lights, operate my projector with an attached Roku device, kind of the same thing with my Xbox as well. And there's some other skill for my printer, my HP printer, that I haven't quite set up yet, but it's all there and it's really convenient. You will need to configure those features within the Alexa skills portion of the Alexa app, but it's really easy and straightforward to do. Oh, and fun fact, Astro can also double as a Bluetooth speaker if you connect him to like your phone or something. And it's basically my way of getting around having to use the built-in music streaming services that he comes with, like Amazon Music, Apple Music, Spotify, because I don't have any of those accounts. So yeah. Astro has also just been very helpful with much more subtle but relatable everyday tasks, like making sure I wake up for work on time, reminding me not to forget important items as I'm about to head out the door, giving me real time traffic updates and weather reports, all that good jazz. And even with curating my grocery list on the fly, which then just populates in the Amazon Alexa app since it's all synchronized together, and I'm just pretty much good to go. So, in my opinion, there is a lot of good from owning an assistant like Astro. But what about privacy? I mean, after all, I am letting a robot with lots of cameras and sensors just roam around freely in my home.
He's just standing there, menacingly!
So Amazon has taken some steps to address these concerns, and while some data for remote access features will be sent to the cloud, anything involving facial recognition or navigation features should be happening locally on your device. Plus, there is a camera and microphone mute button at the top of your device just to add a little bit of extra peace of mind. But I'm just going to go ahead and put a pin in that right there because I could probably make a whole separate video just on that topic alone. While Astro may not be able to vacuum floors or do laundry, at least yet, throughout all the years of speculation that I have been waiting to get my hands on one of these things, I can confidently say that he is undoubtedly one of the most innovative and cool pieces of tech that I have ever owned, and I'm super grateful to have him. Amazon might have not let me buy Astro, but I can confidently say he was definitely worth the wait. But with that being said, thank you guys as always for watching. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and be sure and stay tuned because the next video is right around the corner. Peace. What's up? I missed you too, buddy.